Now.
We're live! Did it catch me?
Summon animal last sustained up to a minute.
That was you.
Sustained up to a minute. In combat, that's sufficient.
It's 10 rounds, isn't it? Or, yeah, 10 rounds. Because each round is 6 seconds.
By the way,
Welcome, everybody, to Frontline Fiction. We're a crew of hooligans telling some stories, trying to bring you some immersive, interesting, fun, and comedic tabletop role-playing. I'm Tommy. I'm your GM. Below me and around me, I've got my awesome players. They're the real stars of the show. Quick studio updates. Tons to update. We started a year in planning, almost a Delta Green actual play podcast. Kind of like was the idea that started all of this. Just a Delta Green show, just a Delta Green campaign. That's it. It's finally gone into production.
Then we decided to do a bunch of other stuff before we did that.
I had to learn.
And learn we did.
We had to, we got to play around, and it's, we're not done. We're just getting started. But yeah, we've got that. We've got a fundraiser charity stream coming up on Veterans Day for Roll to Heal. We dropped our first interview podcast last night that got recorded. I don't know. It's bad.
A while ago.
Stuff. A while ago. Yeah, we won't date it, but it's been sitting and we've been working on it and just playing with it and stewing over, everything that we want Frontline Fiction to be.
Yeah, there was only one major snafu that we know of so far.
Yeah. Excellent editing, Jack. Thank you for all of that hard work. A heroic push last night, not feeling good. Kept going back to his computer until, all right, we'll do it tomorrow. Nope. He went back. And I was like, dude, go rest. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm happy to be talking today.
And with that last night, it's a huge milestone for what we're trying to do here. And ultimately what we're trying to do here is just have fun. Tonight we're playing Pathfinder2e Season of Ghosts Adventure Path, Book 1 by Sin HHS, a campaign we've dubbed Shadows of Willowshore. This is session 5, 6? 6. This book 1 is called The Summer That Never Was. In world, it's summertime, so we're transitioning out of summer. Maybe we'll catch the seasons at some point, but just a little behind the ball. I'll be guiding the story tonight, but again, the real showstoppers here are my players. I'll let them go ahead and start introducing themselves. Jack, we've already heard from you, and would you please introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Jack.
You're playing.
I play Reginald, the rat folk investigator. Also doing production on the back end. I suppose I should come up with a witty one-liner for him, but I do not have that prepared. So I'll hand it off to Asmo.
Hey, I'm Asmo, and tonight I'll be playing Sakari, a Nagaji fighter who I'm real eager to test drive the level 2 version of. As a forever GM, anytime I get to level up a fighter is a good day. So I'm wanting to see what this fully armed and operational Serpent Folk warrior looks like.
I don't think you understand the power of this fully operational fighter.
And where can we find you on Saturday nights?
Saturday nights, you can find me over on Twitch at Heathen Cantina, where I'm either GMing or playing in my friend for, I think, coming up on 40 years, many decades of game over there. We alternate Saturday nights between 2 GMs. And this Saturday is GM Papa Kev's rapidly approaching finale of season 7 of his show, The Ark.
So I have a question with that. When you guys bounce back and forth between like GMs, do you guys switch like which story you're playing?
Yes,
Each time?
and in the cast, there's a lot of overlap in the cast, but there's one player in my game that's not in his, and vice versa.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay.
I
It
gotta
works
take a
out all
picture
right.
of this setup. This is ridiculous. Send that to you guys.
What about you, brother?
My name is Joe. Allegedly, at all times that I am not on this stream. Don't ask where I stream from. And
Where do you
right
stream
now, I am
from?
trying to puzzle out what the hell you did to make this character. I've almost got it.
He is referring to Willow, the what's it called? Leshy witch,
Samsara.
The
That has-
Samsaran.
who has some very confusing attributes.
Wicked Willow Witchy.
Defying the physics of the
I didn't want to
world.
get hurt, so I didn't put all my stats in defense.
Like,
Or I
speaking
wanted to
of-
get hurt. So I
Speaking
didn't.
of Willow and Icy, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm actually back. Most of the time, the only reason I'm not here is because I have terrible fucking memory and my days run together. But I am Icy. I play Willow on this stream as far as that goes. She is a Samsaran witch who, depending on how you look at it, can be either really useful or really bad.
I think she was pretty useful last time.
We'll see.
I was also the one playing her, so
Yeah.
perhaps
Well,
I'm
then,
biased.
so to
Remiss
put in a
to
little bit of
say.
context, I made this character
Shoot.
like to be more useful than my other ones.
Oh no, I moved everything.
Wow. Well, let's
Here we
see.
go. Fixed it.
Well, I mean,
The other character's made to be really bad.
yeah,
this one's made to
Noki wasn't that bad. He got cool moments. He killed that one dragon.
Noku. No, but
Noku,
he
yeah.
tapped that one dragon.
Yoki wasn't that bad. Yeah. I think that just leaves me on introductions.
Indeed.
Hello, everybody. My name's Kerosene. I am playing as human druid Arnavaranov, his bear Arbus, a vulture that I'll introduce soon enough, and a plethora of more animals that are going to be introduced into this series, for which I will apologize for, but not really. You cannot find me anywhere since I am nowhere else.
He's lying. He's in your walls.
Shh, come on, man. That was a surprise.
And your mirrors.
That's where I keep my stuff.
That's where I keep the happy birthday cake.
You guys get birthday cakes?
You guys get birthdays?
I will on Sunday.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
When-
nice.
When is your
Sweet.
actual birthday? Is it on Sunday?
Uh-huh.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Me
if I
neither.
do remember, I'll tell you happy birthday, but I'm probably not going to, so I'm going to tell you now happy birthday in advance.
Thank you. I'm an old Libra.
Happy birth.
Aries
Oh,
moon,
before
Pisces
we-
rising. If
I
you're
do not
nasty.
know what that means.
I don't either. I know I'm a Taurus, and I only know that because I dated somebody that was really into astrology signs.
The
Me
Libra's
too.
the scale.
Before we get rolling in earnest tonight, a quick but important note on safety. Everyone at this table is a consenting adult. We play with safety tools like the X card loaded into our Foundry machine. This also, we've also had to talk. Anybody can step away at any time for a break, or if they need to, if the game is just too much. We're here for ourselves, as we often forget and have to remind ourselves, or have friends to remind us for us. The same goes for everybody at home. No one's gonna prioritize you better than you. Viewer discretion is advised. This is your warning, and you're welcome. We are not sponsored or endorsed by any of the companies, organizations, or affiliates that we're using, like Paizo Foundry or Hero Forge. We do try to remember to give credit where credit is due and play in compliance with community use policies to all you creators out there, thank you for what you do. And if you're visiting us from Roll to Heal, thank you. This is in many ways a show for you. An organization providing veterans, first responders, and healthcare professionals a safe space to connect, de-stress through tabletop RPGs. I really can't say enough for what they're doing. It's week in and week out that server is growing. The message is getting out. People are coming in from across the nation, across the world. There's some people from across the oceans popping in there. It's really great to see, and I'm really proud to be able to say I'm a part of that. But that's it for Front Matter. Let's talk level 2 for our characters. Let's talk a little recap and a little level 2. You guys woke up in a clearing all together. Not all together. Willow wasn't there, and the vulture wasn't there. It was Arbus waking up Varnov, nudging him with his nose. You guys woke up. You weren't in the right place. You made your way back to town to find it that a red mist had descended upon the town, apparently with a bunch of gremlins, a bunch of Jenkins, really nasty cursing boogers, and some other beasts and monsters and ghosts. Season of Ghosts. You guys make your way across town through the mist and make it to the old Matsuki estate. He kind of takes the role as your patron NPC, gives you a bunch of information. We have some awesome role play at his estate. Hopefully that hole got filled in. Maybe if you guys go back there, we can see if it did. And he sent you on your way with some guidance. Here's 3 coins. Go get them blessed by 3 deities at 3 different shrines, and take these coins to the lantern and relight it. Well, that's exactly what you did. You went to a couple of different shrines, all on the south side of the river, mind you. Very effective play. You guys meet Willow and make haste to the Bosu, to the Dawn Step Bridge, where the Buso, who is apparently leading some of these Jenkins, has set up shop. And this is right where the eternal lantern is that's got to be relit. Joe, can you I was listening back to the streams earlier, and you say his name perfectly. Jiwi? Is that correct?
Who are we referring to? Give me a little bit more to go on.
Jiwi, the NPC from the histories that lit the eternal lantern.
Jiwi.
Jiwi. Yes, Jiwi originally
Tell
lit
you
this
what.
lantern, and it has not
Yes.
gone out since.
Yes. The founder of the monastery.
Mm-hmm. And this lantern has been lit since he lit it, and it's believed that the lantern going out is the reason all of this mist has come. During this time, the mist had actually lifted, and a crimson red blood moon had actually descended upon the town. You guys have just defeated a group of these Jenkins, and the Buso collected your loot and leveled up.
Nice.
Let's get into the details
We
of that.
killed Gargle Gut.
You don't have to give me don't give us a play-by-play, but share with us, if you haven't already, in your introduction, something you're excited about with your level up.
I mean, I already made an allusion to it, but Arna's always looking forward to putting more animals in places where there may or may not should have been an animal. And so he's hoping to expand onto that. And he's got a little bit more magic under his sleeve. I mean, he also got the deck of cards last session.
That's
which
right.
which he will be using, I think, almost instantly.
Pull them all! Pull them all!
To be fair to Arna, humans looking at a place without an animal and going, there should be an animal there, and then putting an animal there is very much a universal thing. It's just that most of the time the animal in question is, in fact, a human. So
There should be an animal here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to bring over a monitor lizard. Just fucking plops it down.
Or a
Just-
giant.
Just like, I get that your daycare
Giant
is here,
spider.
but I think a Komodo lizard would really make the colors pop. I know he's eating the children, but that's a skill issue. That's their bad. They should run faster. And I don't know, that's it. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Just, I don't know if we're going to have like a scene for it or not, but it's good. There's going to be another animal.
So the problem I foresee is if you want to command both of your animal companions, you are then no longer able to cast the spell, right?
Oh no, I switched them out.
yes,
Beastmaster has you switch them out.
By default, even if you've got multiple animal companions, you can only have one of them active at a time, and you need a bit of non-combat time to switch them out.
It's 1 minute.
Gotcha.
It's a minute of just
Game
going,
of non-combat time.
just going bird call and then just
Go,
bear
Albert,
shows up.
go to the woods. Wait for me.
go in timeout corner now.
Arbus, sit. Stay.
Does a bear sit in the woods?
Maybe
Absolutely.
He does if the
He's-
vulture's in
if
play.
he's afraid. All right, Arbus,
Nice.
you're going on the bench. We're pulling in the vulture.
Bear bench.
Yeah.
I mean, Arbus has been a force
He has been,
so far.
but I'm looking forward to what I can do with something with wings.
Ooh, I am. I can go next because that just occurred to me that I'm looking very much forward to using my new class feat, which is
I think he said you're taking shared strategy.
shared stratagem, so that I can point out to your animal companions the best way to strike an enemy. So shared stratagem allows me to, if I hit a creature with my devised stratagem, one additional ally has the creature's off guard to them for their next attack.
That's
Oh,
good.
nice.
Say,
So
Arbus.
Jack will now be capable of sharing with these animals the vaunted strategies of go for the eyes or bite his stick off.
Yippee!
his dick is vulnerable.
He's pulling his cock up.
Repeat, the cup is down. The cup is down.
Kill.
Or Reginald breaks the cup with the arrow.
Fire for effect.
Yeah.
Wear
How's your-
wanger
how's
close.
your
Wanger
opening,
close.
The other thing that Reginald took was he took a medic dedication after being so embarrassed, hurting. I believe it was Arna, wasn't it?
No, it was Misaki.
Oh, it was Misaki.
It was Misaki. You almost killed Misaki.
Crit failing his medicine roll, even though it's like his highest skill.
I also failed my medicine roll, but not enough to kill someone. But that doesn't matter.
So he's now an expert in medicine, +9.
As you kind of alluded, anytime you can level up a fighter,
Oh yeah,
it's a good day.
for real. I took lunge as my class feat, and that lets you increase the reach of an attack. So 5 becomes 10. When I get my pole arm, 10 becomes 15. And I figured with somebody as dazzling and interesting as a swashbuckler in the party, it's my job to do the fighter things a little more. The other thing I did, since I am a strength charisma build, I have intimidating glare, which I love because I don't have a lot of languages, and with intimidating glare, I just need the language of dirty looks, flick of the tongue, nictitating membrane, and Yeah,
You can do the Jungle Book, the hypnotizing eye trick.
that is a goal.
Yes.
That Shere Khan is that Shere Khan? No, Shere
No,
Khan's
it's
the
the
tiger.
I don't know what the
What's the
serpent's
name of the
called.
serpent?
Ah,
Is it
Ka.
Ka? Thank you.
You do
Yeah,
the fucking
Shere
the
Khan
black
is
to
the
yellow, black to
tiger.
yellow.
Hmm.
King Louis the
Bear.
gorilla?
Gorilla, I
No,
think.
the gorilla, the orangutan.
The orangutan, that's what he
Yep.
is.
Baloo's the bear.
Baloo's the bear, and
Bagheera?
something. Yeah,
Bagheera's-
Bagheera is the panther.
Yep.
This time
Makes sense.
on Shadows of Willowshore, watch us.
We talk
attempt
about the
to-
Jungle Book. Y'all
Talk
remember the
about
Jungle
name
Book?
all of the characters in the Jungle Book.
Sounds like we're just those are backup characters just waiting to come out of the woods.
I'm playing Baloo.
Yes.
Awakened Animal Party online.
There it is.
Honestly, I feel like Wardens of Wildwood as an adventure path could work pretty well.
If I ever do an awakened thing, I'm just playing Douglas Red again.
Yep.
I'm bringing him back.
I can picture a certain hedgehog being a certain
Chipmunk.
certain chipmunk, a saucy chipmunk.
Yeah.
That was
Good times.
great chipmunk. The Witch is Dead. What a game that was.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Joe, what did you upgrade?
I have made. There's two major announcements about how my character has improved. Yay! First, I officially know more about boats than than Sakari does. Because
Why?
I picked up proficiency in sailing lore through my skill feat. So what I did was I took additional lore for T lore, but I'm already proficient in T lore, so I get to get the basic lore training in a different lore. And sailing worked best for my backstory for what I was missing. The other thing is that I'm going to be much more annoying for enemies now. I've got better mobility, and I've got more ways to inflict debuffs on them.
Debuff. The debuff queen. Right.
Icy, what did you do for level up?
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say his best. He is
Oof.
I
also
see
muted.
you are.
You're
right
also
now.
muted. Is it?
You'll notice eventually.
Is it a video?
It might be video.
Gremlin! Gremlin close.
All right, can you hear me now?
There we
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
So I did more things in terms of like helping protect allies and then some semi-harming others.
Neat. Classic witch stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
By the way, I'm fairly sure he has +2 intelligence, Kerosene.
I think it's less than that. It is +2 intelligence. Yeah.
If it was less than that, I was gonna,
like,
I was gonna close out a video. I was gonna be like,
You
And
hate
it's-
to see the
it's
key
only
and then a
that
+2,
low.
but that's
It's
where we're
only
at.
that low because he's dumped his dex and his charisma. So he had
I was
to
about
put
to go back to the
something in there.
PF2e Discord and be like, looking for group.
I have no dex and I have a -1 to charisma. So,
Yeah, but what about your character? Oh, sorry.
Gotcha.
So sorry. I just it was right there, and it was
No,
like,
that's fair.
Nah,
My
hey,
wife thinks I'm cool, so that's fine.
He's gonna leave
last,
now.
Last thing is.
Oh, my
it's
bad.
easy
Never
to
mind. She
miss.
doesn't think I'm cool. My fault.
It's easy to miss, Icy. Did you raise one of your stats when you leveled up?
I don't. I think so. Give me a second. Let me see if it did raise one of them.
If you
look
did
at
and you
the
didn't
line
raise
that's
your
level
int,
2 boosts.
I will be very sad.
Please do it. We want to see this character live.
Intelligence.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure no.
Little
I
bump.
just gave her more cantrips.
Yeah, you got to go into your sheet and add your feats as well.
I think I've already done. No, I gotta add the feats. Okay, give me a second.
But then
I'm kind of curious as to what archetype this crime against balance is going to do.
I was going to see if I can. I guess the stream view has viewing privileges for everybody, but it is not. I cannot edit your character for you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was
Although,
right. I was dead on with my stat
actually-
array.
I actually might be able to edit your
30322
character.
-1.
Oh my god! But I have access to edit your character sheets because I played her last time.
Oh.
So you have to tell us. You have to tell everybody on stream what attribute are you boosting. There are 5 incorrect answers.
Is video bugging out?
Oh,
there we
you're
go.
muted again.
Yeah, if this will stop freezing. Hold up.
There we can listen to.
Yeah, intelligence.
Cool.
Yippee.
All right, I boosted it for you.
Praise the Lord.
Oh yeah, so 3, 3, 3, 2, -1. No
That was
dex.
gonna be like where I would go with it anyways. Like I'm gonna put like dump pretty much everything else into intelligence. It's just when I originally made the character, she's kind of meh.
That's fair.
Well, you're gonna have to raise 3 other stats in the next 3 levels, so think about
Yeah.
that.
Legend, I have a quick question for you.
Uh-huh.
It's more like a mechanical thing, so I don't have to
Okay.
ask this in the middle of a combat encounter. How does flying work? As in, can a thing with a flying speed keep itself in the air, or does it have to be
Yes.
on the ground at the end of its turn?
So, and Joe might even know a little bit more about this than me, but if you have if you have the speed for it, it operates on the assumption that you can do that movement instinctively, maybe would be the word.
Okay.
So to say that is, I mean, if your character has a fly speed, it can fly as naturally as your bipedal characters,
Sure.
quadruped characters could
Yeah.
walk. Does that answer
That-
your question?
Yeah, I guess, and I guess little addendum onto that. We haven't seen it yet, I guess, but let's say there's an effect or something, or like a area of effect type attack that, like, I don't know, makes sense that it hits the ground. Would then a flying creature be immune to that, or is it like
We have to
does it
do.
ignore it?
So
We have
when
to do
you
math.
when you move through the air, you fly up to your speed. Moving upward, straight up, diagonally, uses the same rules as uses the rules for moving through difficult terrain. You move straight down 10 feet for every 5 feet of movement you spend. If you fly to the ground, you don't take falling damage. You can use an action to fly 0 feet to hover in place. If you're airborne at the end of your turn and didn't use a fly action this round, you fall.
So that's
Interesting.
key. That's key about flying is if you are in the air and you do not use a fly action on your turn, you fall.
Well,
Well.
Animal companions are minions. If you look at the minion trait, one of the things that it says about them is that they do not act unless commanded. But if given no commands, minions use no actions except to defend themselves or to escape obvious harm. It is
Which would mean
not
keeping
clear.
yourself. That I would say avoiding obvious harm would be making sure gravity doesn't fuck me.
Yes.
Okay, so if
many
I don't-
GMs will rule that if you do not command an animal that is flying in the air, if you have a bird animal companion that's flying in the air, even if you don't command it, so it has no actions, it will still remain hovering unless it is incapable of doing that.
But as soon as I go to command it, I have to take an action to keep it flying?
If you tell it to move, it does need to. If you give it actions, it does need to spend an action, at least one action flying, in order to stay in the air per the greater rules on fly.
So would that be like, okay, I make it fly. So let's say I fly 30 feet with it.
Mhm.
And then the last action I have, because he only gets 2 actions, is to keep himself flying?
No.
Yeah, so
No, he
as-
used
no,
a fly
no,
action, so he would be flying at the end of the turn.
Yes.
Oh,
You,
okay.
you spend one action on fly every turn. What you do with that action is anything that fly covers. It can be hovering in place, it can be going up, going down, going
Okay,
30 feet to one
that's
side
a
or
lot
another.
better than what I
As
thought it
long as
was.
he
Yeah.
has
Now-
taken the fly action that meets the requirement to not drop to the ground.
So, hey, welcome to like learning how this is actually kind of interesting. What if we're in melee range, and I want to use both those actions to strike? The minion trait would say I would automatically keep my wings flapping to avoid the imminent danger of the ground via gravity
Well,
without having to burn an action. Because I mean, does Pathfinder does Paizo want to punish and I mean, punish may not be the right word here, but is it a balance thing that, hey, since you're flying, you get two actions, but because you took an animal companion that can fly, now you pretty much mandated to spend an action to keep your animal flying,
it is
even
it
if
is
you
most
didn't have
likely
to.
it is probably going to be sort of a balance thing, because the thing to consider is 90% of the time an animal companion does not give and I'm going to use this phrase deliberately, does not give a flying fuck about difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
you're less versatile in the actions if you choose to take a flying animal companion, but have significantly more reliable mobility.
Yeah. Look, honestly, I'm good with whatever the interpretation is. I do intend still for this companion to be more like of a hit and run style fighter within the
finisher.
context of combat. Again, Legend, it's up to you how you want to run it. If you want to run it as Paizo says, if you want to do something a little bit different, that's perfectly fine with me. Just
The Paizo forums seem pretty conclusive, or I guess surprisingly unified on falling being a harmful action and the minion avoiding that by itself.
But that's if you don't give it an action. So
If
if
you
you
don't,
don't give it an action and you just had it was flying, then it'll stay flying if you don't give it
One thing I will note, by the way, is if you look at the rules for fall damage does have a minimum height, and that is if you fall more than 5 feet. What that means is that if your animal companion is not particularly high, then staying airborne is not them avoiding harm. So if they're cruising low on the ground and you don't command them for a turn, that may end up being that they kind of just settle on the ground for a bit, as birds are wont to do.
I was in a party with somebody that had a flying dragon with their witch, and it was like a spectral dragon. It wasn't like a dragon. Anyway, it would frequently fly in an attack. That's two actions, and oftentimes as a finishing move, when they suspected something was on death's door, they'd fly in and attack to finish it, or they would start their turn next to something and attack it and then fly back to be able to stay out of harm's way. So it was a lot of times it was like opposite every other. So every other turn they were doing that.
that's good.
I see it.
Just to put a final nail, I think it is 9:37. I think we should get to the proper game part of this. Because I did open a can of worms with a whole. How does flying work?
I think we have at
Well,
least
worms would
10
have a
more
burrow
minutes in this
speed.
conversation.
That's for another session. Let's get to killing more blueberry gremlins.
It's a valid thing that I would rather address now during combat, and it's a part of the game. This is a part of it. I don't want to treat this game any differently than if we were at a table, even though we are playing on stream.
Yep.
We love you, viewers. Thank you for checking us out. Give us a follow and come hang out in our Discord. But this game's for us. And if we need to take the time to hash this out, by God, we're gonna do it. But I also agree. I would like to dive in before we do any other alibis. Let's do it. So you guys have just relit the eternal lantern. You guys have retrieved the loot, and I think how I want to open us up. The spell takes effect on the eternal lantern. The mist has already faded. The moon, the deep hue of the red starts to fade slowly, as if being slurped through a bendy straw. And it's a big moon. It appears really close. And as you guys kind of take this in, looking at the moon, you guys all turn back and look. It's happening. It's kind of like in slow motion. And then as things start to speed up again, you see this shadow overtake the moon. And it flies in really fucking fast. Vultures are not small birds. And this sucker just comes in hot to overtakes your view of the moon. And I'm going to have Eris, your new animal companion, Arna, land right there on this support pillar for the Dawnstep Bridge. It's going to land on this pillar, face you, and stare at you, eyes unblinking for a moment. 1 second, 2 seconds.
Arna's
Well,
going to slowly reach his hand out towards Eris. Like he understands that you shouldn't usually put your hand out towards animals that you've just met, but something really calls for him to just push his hand towards the sort of gore-colored feathers on Eris's head, and he's going to wait to see what it does.
Kind of takes his turkey neck, like sticks it back. He takes in your companions in the bloody scene. He looks to you. He nudges you. Kind of returns the nudge, right? There's some like supernatural bonding going on here. And then he's going to fly up. And he's going to do what vultures do. I was trying to move the map on Twitch. He's going to fly up and he's just going to start ripping his beak into this Jenkins' dead throat.
I was about to say I was going to feed him some Jenkins, but you beat me to it. Arno sort of just looks at this bird. He's like very pensive about the bird being here. And he's going to go ahead and whistle a very, very short tune that he remembers from his childhood. I don't know how to whistle. I'm incapable of whistling. But you can imagine it in your head. I mean, he comes from the Whistling Plains. I don't know. You tell me.
Even more disappointing.
Yeah, dude. I mean, put a MP3 file of someone whistling on top of this stream.
Nope. Osmo's got something for that.
Yeah, perfect. And with that, I would like to do my call companion. And with that, Arbus is going to sort of just bow his head for a second and run into the woods. Arbus is going to disappear, and Eris is going to take over as companion for today's session. And Arna's sort of just gonna kneel next to the bird. Sort of like pick through the better pieces of Jinkin that are around. Like he looks around at like the fattier pieces.
Could one define? Okay, a fattier. Okay, that's how much
Yeah.
fat do you think is on a Jinkin?
Not much. I think they're very lean, but there must be something. Or maybe like the softer bits.
Gremlin glutes.
Actually, with that, he's going to look at Sakari and go, "Do you think you could butcher some of that buso for me?"
And I just draw my sword and chop off a chunk for him.
Grabs it, full hand, just dripping. And he's going
Grab
to
an
look
arm, put my foot on the hip, and just cut at the armpit.
like a kebab, just fucking slicing doner off a gyro.
I feel obliged to point out, I don't think it needs assistance. They're quite good at procuring their own meals from carcasses.
This piece is for Arbus.
Just
He's
hang
not
on to
very
it for
fond
later.
of buso. And it's not about necessity, it's about what it means. And he's gonna toss up the buso chunk up to Eris.
Yeah.
I assume it snaps it up.
Yes, and he loves it.
And with that, Arna's gonna take some of like the dripping gore from the buso. He's gonna spread it over the arm of his tunic. And he's just gonna hold up his arm and look
I'm
at
going
Eris
to
and
take a
go,
5-foot step away from that.
come. He's gonna stay there looking up at the bird.
And he'll come.
She'll,
He
but
will.
yeah.
She will. She will. She does.
And
As
with
this is
that,
happening, Reg is going
Arna
to
sort of-
hop down right off of that bridge and take a look at the. He wants to check out. I wonder how this plant-like creature has blood. And he's going to poke around in the. What part of the buso did you cut off?
it was like, I think his
The
like
arm.
flank, or no, the arm, yeah.
The arm. So he's going to like poke around in the stump of the arm and try to find like the blood vessels.
Yes. Tell you what. Roll me, Sakari, as you make your cut. Roll me a crafting check.
Oh, not my strong suit, but okay.
If you can. Can you? Do you have it?
Oh, no, I'm not trained.
No.
No.
Reginald would happily take a look.
Reginald, you're there.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
While
You're
we're
taking a look at it
downtiming-
too.
I would like to check the crates that are next to the bridge.
Oh,
I'd like to poke around them, see if there's anything inside.
Absolutely. Go to those crates that are on the map that have absolutely nothing for them. What do we find in these crates? This is fun. I like rolling for treasure.
Never leave a box unopened. My last character had a crowbar for a reason.
They're full of beanie babies.
Arna picks one up. I think
Sounds
this will
like
be
one
worth a
ration
lot
worth
in
of
the
beans to
future.
me.
I'm
Turns
sure
out
this
they're
will
full
have
of
its price
radishes.
increase.
Funny how that works in a farming town.
Cabbages.
Not the cabbages.
There is no war in Willowshore.
That we know of? We'll see.
These crates are all they're all food stores.
Produce?
Grain, rice, produce. Yeah, it's
I will
all
take a
boring,
stack.
but it's all in line with the ladle and the rolling pin and the frying pan that litters the current scene.
I will take, or I will fill a bag with rice and continue moving.
Did you make that crafting check, Reg?
I did. I rolled that private for you.
Okay.
I don't know if you
That
needed that private or
is-
not, but
No. It is a success.
Tommy just got really muddy.
My voice did.
Yeah.
Leveling out better now, but it's intercom on the airport.
That is a very apt analogy.
Yes.
Thank you for flying.
Copy that, tower. Begin your taxi.
We have lost all your luggage. We will not be giving you anything or any help. Thank you for flying.
We're not trying to get
Accurate.
sponsorship from Spirit Airways here, are we?
Yeah, fuck Spirit Airways.
Let's go.
My
Spirit
dad lost
Airways.
his luggage coming back from
Call.
New York. Man, fuck Spirit
The
Airways.
punching bag for comics everywhere.
They didn't lose it. They just didn't put it on the plane.
Yeah, I got a story
That's
about
very
United
likely. It's very
Express,
likely he
too.
just stole it. Yeah.
I will give you some monster parts attached to that crafting check, Reg.
I need to
just
pull
need
up a
to get
drawing
the
board with
proper
sponsorships
amount.
we're not getting.
Oh,
monster.
Start making the list, dude. Make the list.
So far, Spirit Airlines, Paizo, depending on how this campaign goes. What
anything
else
to
did
do
we
with World War II Germany.
Yeah, just the nation of Germany.
No.
We'll leave it at there, but we'll get more. I'm sure we'll get more.
Oh, I guarantee you there's already more.
Well then, now that we've dealt with this ruffian, we need to determine what we're going to do next.
Is there anything else worth seeing on this buso? Any tasty booze?
Oh, there's some booze laying around. Yeah, absolutely. If you're looking for booze, somewhere within this pile near his body, on the rags he's wearing, yeah, there's absolutely some booze.
Stuart Little, if he was an alcoholic.
It's gonna be the type of booze that you would. I was gonna say it'd be the type of booze that you'd get out of like a prison toilet, but I don't know. These guys are pretty agricultural. I feel like might have a little bit of a higher standard than that. It's something. I don't know. What do you think, Reg? You think he find a flask, or you think he drinks his venom out of something a little more unique?
He'd probably have a little keg rather than a flask, I feel like.
Yeah, or like
Clay
a bottle
or-
at least. I don't
yeah.
think. I think
Yeah.
he isn't too keen on flask. Flask is for like you're trying to be discreet about it.
Yeah,
he was-
they're meant to fit in pockets. He's more likely to have something that's got like a handle attached to
He's
it. that he
thinking
can
more
just,
like
swing over his shoulder or
carboy
something.
level of liquor.
It's not like he's
Yeah.
sneaking it into like a movie theater or something. It's like he's just drunk on the street.
This pot
Feeling
right here,
attacked here.
Hey, I mean, everybody.
this pot right here is full of some sort of booze, and it smells strong. Like
Getting
something
fucked
you
up
get
after
out of
killing
a
the
prison
booze.
toilet. Yeah. It's-
Reginald, as makes alcohol's going to step over there and say, I think this would be an excellent fire starter, and then kick it over.
Either that or a disinfectant. Or a sedative. So versatile.
I do not know if you would want to pour this on your wounds.
So it is useless.
I would not recommend that.
I really want to set it on fire, but it's not in character.
What do you guys want to do? So you've got the bridge. The moon has ebbed. The mist is gone. We've got the Matsuki estate. If you wanted to go back and inform the Shao Matsuki, old Matsuki, of your success here at the bridge, you could do that. He also asked for you to avoid downtown Willowshore. That's gonna
Let's see.
be harder to do now that the mist is gone if you cross the bridge, because downtown Willowshore is right there. He asked you to go to the trading post and make contact with South Bank and Granny Who. Despite her nastiness, she's still a part of Willowshore and North Bank, North Ridge, South Bank, the northern side of the river. She's likely doing the same as he is on the south side, providing a place for the residents to seek safe haven.
Mhm.
Find the guy that the organizer of the event, right?
There is what is it, Chucho?
What was his name?
Cho.
Chucho.
Yeah, I think it was
Cho, the head of the Millers, the one who
Yeah.
first find
Yeah.
us.
The one who did
Just
not
to make
find
sure
us.
he's okay. I mean, he did. I mean, he's not at fault for this necessarily, but he is missing. Quote unquote.
Yeah.
But
Long-term
Nah,
goal,
man,
getting back
a
to my
man
apartment.
with drip like that isn't going to be afraid of some low-level yokai.
Is kerosene cutting out for anybody else?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
is my mic
Mhm.
okay?
Yeah, you have equipment at your house. Yes, Sakari?
Correct. Yeah, that's where I have my
You
pole
need to
arm
get your
and the rest of
glaive, your
my
pole arm.
shuriken and
His boat.
a couple of weapon potency runes. I mean, what? I figured I was pitching. No,
How
it's
did those get here?
and my boat. Yeah.
Don't forget your boat.
Don't worry, Reg is
Let's-
going to make us plenty of weapon potency runes.
Let's
Oh,
go to
good.
Sakari's house and then let's go talk to Granny Chu.
Granny Who.
Who? Sorry.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise that she and old Matsuki are both kind of jerks, because from small town to big corporation, usually the people who end up in charge do not end up in charge by being nice.
Oops.
And if there's somebody chopping trees and making money off of it, if it's Pathfinder, they're probably the bad guys. I mean, the Lumber Consortium controls like all of
Yes.
Avestan, I swear.
So we're currently over here at the Eternal Lantern.
Indeed.
Can I get a better view across the bridge by standing up on the railing of the bridge? Will that make me a little taller?
Absolutely. And the mist is gone now, so it's a pretty clear view. It's what time of day is it? Where's the clock? It is. So we're later into the evening now. You downtown Willowshore, you would expect this time of evening to be pretty poppin'. Everybody going out to get dinner and drinks and whatnot, but this is still very much a ghost town. But when you stand up on the support pillar of the bridge, I think what Sakari would see is you would probably start to see like heads poking out from window. You know, you'd see shutters creeping open.
That's
And,
encouraging, actually.
And like all of a sudden, like the mist is gone, the moon's starting to fade away, and people are starting to kind of, is it safe? Huh?
I'll draw my sword and wave it above, hoping to catch any glint to make myself more visible. I'm not going to yell out because that can invite its own problems. But if people are, cautiously looking out, I mean, they may have been hunkered down by whatever it was that happened. 'Cause something happened we don't know about yet.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's flesh out this this scene a little bit further. You're focusing across the bridge, yes?
Correct.
Okay, so pretty much we need to stick pretty close because one thing this is a deceptively large small town, right?
Right.
You guys are there, so yeah, I think this red house right here, whatever it is, it doesn't have anything attached to it. You see a little girl poke her head out, and you'll see her point and look back, and then you see an adult's hand go over her mouth and kind of pull her back into a warm embrace, and mother and daughter together, the mother protecting the daughter, they kind of look out, and you do that, and then the little girl, as her mother's fixing to close the shutters, points out across the water where there is a
Oh, look where she points.
Donnie. Well, she's pointing at
right.
you.
Oh, okay.
Mom, look, the lantern's up. The lantern's lit again, and there's a weird snake
Yes.
guy next to it.
Exactly. Thank you, Joe.
Is he one of those guys who keeps drinking on the docks like that you complain about that Dad keeps going to drink with?
That's not.
This is, yo no hablo, you know.
That's not me. I'll tell you what I told.
All right, Joe,
That's
let's
not
keep
me.
going. Honey, please don't bring that up tonight. You know he's just in the other room.
I see other people. They're survivors. We're not alone.
Well, from everything we've seen, our uninvited guests seem to have come in here to help themselves to a good time. Not exactly an invasion of extermination.
Hmm.
It just
Is
so
it-
happens, and Misaki will flash a smile, completely ignoring the puddle of blood that's just covering this end of the bridge. It seems that our mission is now to convince them that the good time is going to be found away from here. And I feel that we've demonstrated an excellent method to do that, this targeted application of violence. No?
Could work. Give them a little bit more of a show. Show them everything's fine. Then
Well, I'm not-
again, I feel like we should go talk to the elderly.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I wanted to see if there was people over there, or if it was still. I don't know if it was still overrun or possibly, but seeing people is encouraging.
The
We can come back to it.
Earlier we heard from the Jenkins we interrogated something about 3 names, right?
Midori, something else.
No, those were Jenkins. It was like 3 names for who would like organize this, right?
I may have written that down.
Was this Viz who told us this?
Nah, maybe?
Viz was the guy we interrogated, and then he got punted through a window,
and then we went to the Silvermist Lodge.
and he died.
Did we hear from Old Matsuki
ceremoniously.
about things that other people had heard?
I have Gray Butcher and Modokui
Modocho, yeah.
Namodocho. Are those the other 2?
They are.
Okay, so this was we knew this one's name.
The Buso's Gargle Gut, right?
This
Yes.
was Gurgle Gut. Okay,
This one.
wasn't
That's why
quite
he
sure
threw
how
up
to
all
pronounce
over
it
us.
right.
Or
Yeah.
vomited.
Okay, we've got the plan. We got 1 out of 3. We just need to get the other 2, if possible.
And simply based on probability, there's a good chance that both of them are on the northern side of the river.
Well, we still have to go there to talk to Granny Hugh, right?
Do we want to turn back and report to Old Matsuki first? Or do we want to waste no time?
The old bat will get mad at us, just tell us we're slacking. Better off to just do it, and then he has nothing to complain about.
He does seem the type to be happier with a job that's done rather than a job that he needs to oversee.
If you're going to come back late, it's better to come back with more good news than less.
Aye. Let's go again. Let's go to Sakari's first, so we can get his instrument, and then we can continue. Yes.
Sakari,
Which
you
is
live by the
very
eastern,
far
at the
away.
eastern end of town, yes?
Yes.
Okay. That's not too far from the trade office, no?
No, they're real close together.
Yeah.
Then we should probably cross the bridge, try to cut through downtown until we, in order to get to the eastern part of town. Make our way towards the docks, check in at the trade office and see if Granny Who has managed to set up the fence like old Matsuki has, and then visit Sakari's home for whatever supplies he has.
Good plan.
Javelins and my naginata.
Hey,
Just the
as you
better
guys
part of a
set
mile
off,
away.
I have one last tidbit of information to dispense as you guys leave the Eternal Lantern. You guys did Pharasma. You guys did the God of
Erasmus, she's got
Commerce.
trouble breathing.
Abadar.
Abadar, there we go. Abadar, and you did Daikitsu.
Yeah.
Daikitsu,
We need to identify what those deities' favored skills are.
Society, medicine, and crafting.
Society, medicine, and crafting. You
Abadar
guys,
society, Pharasma's medicine, Daikitsu is crafting.
you guys will.
No, I don't spend too much time looking at deity pages for Pathfinder. What are you talking about?
I'm so glad you're in my game.
I'm a GM and I don't remember half of that. Like,
You got Joe who knows physically everything that there is in Pathfinder.
I really, really don't, but I can also look up things really fast.
Good, same
Those
thing.
3 I do have memorized. 2 of them are part of the main 20, and I've been looking at the TN gods a lot recently. So
gotcha.
This boon grants the PCs a +1 item bonus to skill checks they attempt with the deity's divine skill. For example, if you guys placed coins blessed by Abadar, you'll receive a +1 item bonus to society. There's no advantage to using multiple blessed coins from the same shrine. Is it just the coins? No. It varies to associated with Willowshore Shrine. Take no everything are used in the limit. And their interest in results. I'm not sure what they want me. It's a little inconclusive. You guys, for the remainder of this session, will have a +1 item bonus to society, medicine, and crafting rules.
Cool.
Is that for like 24 hours or?
Let's do 24 hours. 24 hours makes more sense.
Nah, I suggested the wrong thing. I should
that'd
have
be
just
within the light of the lantern, which would be within Willowshore, but if we have to go elsewhere, as indicated is likely by the map of the hinterlands included in the player's guide, then we wouldn't get the bonus.
Oh yeah, it opens up. It opens up. Let's see what we got. Willowshore.
I'd say we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah, you guys cross the bridge, and yeah, it does. Despite the lifting of the mist and the moon, there does seem to be there's a vibe around downtown. It's definitely, it took the brunt of the attack. Whatever happened while you guys were sleeping in the woods, the downtown Willowshore took the worst of it.
I'll get my sword out, but I'll keep it down low. I don't want to scare any children that might be looking from the shutters.
I've got the deck of cards in my hand. Get ready to rip them.
Keep your eye on the Red Queen.
To the northeast once stood the governor's home and office.
Is this your card?
which also served as the village's bank
Take your
and treasury.
pants.
Today, this entire area is a mysterious empty lot. No one really knows what happened to the governor and his estate. South of this lot lie the Imperial Barracks to the north of the crossroad opposite an empty square. This is the stage for the village's weekly shoe opera performance. Nearby on opposite sides of the road are some of, these are some of Willowshore's busiest stores. The Tree Sparrows Rest, and Willowshore's only public bathhouse, the Happy Kappa. These just some prominent locations within downtown Willowshore. Do you guys skirt it for now?
I think we'd be going like sort of.
Yeah.
If somebody poked their head out, Reginald would stop and maybe rap on the window if he saw that one of them was had opened up. Hello?
Yeah, a very hesitant father opens the door, drunk as can be. Yeah,
Oh, hello.
is it safe to come out yet?
Well,
Really
I was going to ask you if you
tired
were
of my
hurting.
fucking wife.
Do you know
Please
what
tell me.
happened?
We were attacked, man. We were attacked. Whole town went to the trading post, to the trade office. Left us here stranded.
Is anyone injured?
I don't know. We're okay in this house.
Are you sure?
Say,
Because
what's going on out there?
We have fought, I will say, there was Jenkins and Abuso.
No, keep her in the room. Get back in the room. He tells the daughter and the woman to.
No, they can come close. My very presence is a balm against
Step back.
fear.
Step back.
Sakari killed this guy.
Do we know this person? Willowshore is not a huge place, right?
No, Willowshore's not a huge place.
So would Reginald know this person? And is this typical behavior?
Yeah. This is what would a Willowshore equivalent of a wife beater be?
I was gonna say this is Lord Jerkwood.
A wife beater.
A wife beater.
Yes. And
what is Japanese for wife beater?
I think Reginald might. Let's see. I don't know if it would be intimidation. He's going to try to egg him on a little bit.
I'm gonna give him a look.
What would you say this drunk bastard's AC is?
About to be lower if I look at him.
Were you too drunk to walk outside and take your family with you, everybody else?
Were you here?
I was not, but everybody else left, as you said.
You better get to stepping.
We're covered in glory, and you stink of wine.
This is
Oh,
saying some
please.
shit.
Takes
What he's
another
covered
drink.
in isn't nearly nice enough to be called wine. He's as
Why don't you come
disgusting
with
and petty
us?
as he ever is. Honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this. He could learn from Hei Feng.
If the
Remind
guy
me
tries
who
to
that
swing
is.
at any of us, I'm gonna send Eris to gun him, basically.
You'd like to ready an action.
He'd
I'd like to
perk
ready
up
traction
when you-
applied to his neck.
I'd like to
Revolver.
ready disembowelment.
When you mention coming with you, he perks up. Perks up just a bit.
Why don't you go grab a staff and your scrote and meet us in the street?
Where are you heading?
East.
The trade office.
Maybe you can put that backhand to better use.
And his attitude shifts pretty quick.
Yeesh.
And he'll and he'll go back to the back room and he'll open the door and he'll look in the room and says, "Get your shit. We're leaving."
I was
Closes
not
the
sure
door.
if it was going to be a positive move or a negative move after you said that.
Goes and be like, I got a perfectly good use for this backhand.
You're just breaking his door down, just fucking.
Here at Frontline Fiction,
Here at,
Why do I get the
we do
chance?
not endorse this.
We
Here
no
at
longer are
Frontline
getting
Fiction-
sponsored by the women's shelter.
here at
I'm-
Frontline Fiction, we beat up wife beaters.
I'm
Well,
And
that's-
for
and
real.
that's the
Fair,
message
that's
we
fair.
do stand behind.
When I get the chance,
We're
going
getting
to
that
try
Paizo
and have
sponsorship.
Yeah,
a
so
word.
she doesn't, and I'll say, like, you guys look at her and she
Am I-
looks
am I
tired.
wrong?
She looks exhausted. But it doesn't look like she's been beaten. There aren't any visible bruises or anything like that, but you can tell that they have been cooped up in this house with there are multiple children in this house. There are multiple children in this house, and this is like burnt out mom and dad. They're just at each other's throats right now, and they kind of just bicker all the way out, and you think they're about to step out onto the street so you guys can make your way to the trade office, and then the little girl has to go back inside, and then the mom forgot something, and then the husband starts talking shit, and then he forgot something, and now you guys are finally able to leave.
Maybe we
Oh,
should
I
Sounds
wanna
to
pull
me
the
like
wife
you
aside.
described the typical process of a family with multiple children leaving the house.
maybe
You
we
wouldn't
should
happen
just-
to
I
have
pull from real
experience
world experience.
with that, would you?
I want to pull the wife aside when I have a chance.
Okay.
And quietly,
Joel.
without really being heard, just sort of talk to her and go, a situation like this, a crisis like this, some people aren't going to make it. Do you think that it would be better or worse if your husband was one of them? Think carefully on your answer.
Very subtle, very subtle.
Legend can attest for this. I straight up went to the character sheet and filled out things like likes and dislikes. Straight up, one of the dislikes is drunks, and another one is thuggish behavior.
So we know what Misaki would do in the absence of other input.
If
Arna
there were
still
not
has
kids, it would
Paris
already
ready.
be done.
And she will do nothing but shoot you a very serious look. Not mean, not happy, not hopeful, just a very serious, very hard to read look.
I was gonna say insight, but that's not in this. Oh, sense motive?
Sense motive's a type of perception
Sense motive.
or
Mhm.
action. Yeah.
It is.
Is that just
Would you like to
Misaki?
roll?
Do any of the rest of us see this,
This
or
is
did you pull them
Masaki's.
aside?
This is
Yeah.
This is Masaki's conversation. If Masaki wants to, it's tough to read. She's just stone faced. You can tell that she's heard you, and you think she takes your meaning. But her response
Subtle
doesn't
though it
give
is.
any indication one way or the other.
Well,
And but she will you'll notice that when given the chance to walk to the left or to the right of her husband, she chooses whichever side you're on, Masaki,
the last thing
as
I'll
you
say
guys
to her
continue
is
to
just,
make your way through town.
Yeah, the last thing I'll say with the conversation is, well, all I'll say is that not even the gods are guaranteed to keep a marriage if they're unworthy of it.
Did he arm himself?
He did not. This guy's definitely not a fighter or an adventurer. But yeah, he grabbed exactly like he suggested. Maybe you'd seen him around with a staff before. He has a
Okay.
staff. Brings out the staff.
Arna's showing all the kids the vulture. It's just like, do you like vultures? Do you like big
Yeah.
bird that eats that smells like gore?
Yeah, right.
Do any of them like Eris?
Are there
Yeah,
any
and-
Jenkins around here
Let
or evidence thereof?
Is that a
evidence
check?
thereof is still overwhelming. The evidence of Jenkins everywhere is overwhelming in this town. I mean, it is a big town, so maybe not every square foot, but especially here near the
Sure.
bridge and downtown, their presence. But no, you don't see any right now. Would you like to look? Would you like to seek further?
Before I do that, I just want to point out we have blasted through our usual break time. So I would say let's decide if we're going to do a break at all or if we're just going to power through. Because
I'm
taking a
good
break
with
much
Power
later
through,
will be.
personally.
I'm good
good.
to keep going. Like, I'd rather just like actually get to do something, like learn a bit more or do something within the session. But
Well,
I'm up to
then-
majority vote.
Hell yeah.
I have a cat, so I can't move.
Sounds good.
I think
Reginald
we're
would like to
staying.
use will scent be helpful to find one? He's got a long snout rat.
Yeah, absolutely. Give it a sniff.
Given that as well, can I have Eris quickly do like a looks like fly up and do the classic vulture like sweep over?
Mm-hmm.
Catch the thermals.
You can. So the sniffer, smell it on the air. You're safe, but they're still out there. You're safe right now. There's nothing close. You send up Eris to scan it. When we're focusing on, I'm assuming we're focusing. Are we still are we clearing downtown Willowshore before we skirt around it, or are you trying to clear down to the? Are you trying to clear to the east? And you're
Arna's
trying to
focusing on the path that they're taking towards the docks. Because
Yep.
he's like, okay, we're escorting a bunch of people. I'm not gonna be like,
Yeah.
okay, what's the best attack strategy? No, he's gonna be like,
Yeah, we've got
safety
people with
first.
us
Let's
now.
get them out.
Yeah, we picked up civvies, so
Agreed.
priorities changed a little.
Oh man, I gotta put away the napalm.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
a little more careful with it.
Reginald's going to continue, I guess, what would be the downtime activity, or not downtime, exploration activity, scouting?
scouting or
Via
scouting.
scent?
Yes.
Scouting would be great.
Mhm.
So he'll continue to do that. I've got that active now.
All right. Just continue to push. We're gonna drive on here.
It's never good when you see the DM roll private dice.
Also, it generally is not private when you're doing that, Legend. It's just, it's not showing the number, but it is showing the die roll.
Oh, mine doesn't show the die roll. It just shows straight question marks.
Oh,
Yeah, you've got different permissions.
oh, look at that. Fancy again.
As you guys cross this
I will
bridge, this bridge right here,
Okay.
as you guys get up to it, it seems to be encapsulated by giant cockroaches.
Oh,
But as you guys approach, they all just and skitter off.
Hmm.
And they call rats vermin. And Reginald will just step out onto the bridge if they're gone.
Oh, they
To
don't
be
know how to make
fair,
liquor.
from the perspective of farmers, what makes a vermin is how inimical it is to their crops.
How much do you like rice?
So you guys are moving through Mercantile Street. This is Willowshore's newer businesses, particularly those associated with wood carving. And it's a lot of two-storied red brick buildings. And I'm just going to kind of bring us through Willowshore a little bit. Right, moving down the road here, I'm just gonna bring you across some of these landmarks that you guys are passing. Jack, I don't know if you want me to go slow enough for you to annotate these.
Oh no. Don't worry about that.
We're kind of passing glance right now.
No worries.
This right here is second best.
That is the inventor's shop or the forge, something like that, from the guy who did not live in Willowshore, moved here, and then was like, "Holy shit! There's some of the craftsmen here actually know what the fuck they're doing," and got a whole heaping serving of humble pie.
That's right.
And in the last 5 years, his products have garnered some loyal customers. His knowledge of machineries won over Yang Wu Zhu, such that the old smith tasked him with the maintenance of the dam. Love this
Sounds
little
tedious.
town.
Has he been doing a good job?
Damn, son.
Is it still standing?
It is.
Then he's been doing a good job.
Can't argue with that.
Willowshore right here is the hand of spring. So this part of town, Willow, you would know this is the doctor's estate. Right here. Yes, this is where you would call work, Willow. Doctor
You want to hop in
Tammy
on Tommy, see how he's doing?
Nah, he'll be all right. He's good.
He's sitting by the door with a shotgun.
Unfortunately, this time period, shotguns are
I
probably
know,
not around
but
on
it's still
the
funny to think of a really old guy with a shotgun pointed at the door.
No,
Tommy's not that old.
they just ported over gunslingers into
I don't know who he is, so I just imagined like
He's in the player's.
I don't read the player's guide, Joe.
Well, that's your fault.
Just let me imagine an old guy with a shotgun, okay?
He's one of the people with a portrait in the player's guide.
Okay, you know what? I
even.
stab Masaki. No, I tell Eris to kill Masaki.
He's who I came here to meet.
Which one was the doctor?
Dr. Dammy is
Where
what
was
he goes
Dr.
by.
Dammy?
The hand.
The western half of the clinic is boarded up and abandoned.
I think it's this building right here.
Okay.
Is the Hand of Spring.
Dr. Dam is a crazy name living next to a dam.
Oh,
Do you
his full
want
name
to
is
scout?
Dami Singh Bababangoob.
I think I just
And as you guys get closer to the Hand of the Spring, it's Reg's nose that triggers first. You smell the sound of hissing. Explain that.
That is impressive.
Scout sniffing.
like animal hissing, or like
You
there's gonna be a
smell
natural gas
The
explosion.
sound of hissing.
Yes.
Suffering
You
from
smell-
synesthesia, better get that checked out. That's impressive.
You
That's a much higher
smell the sound of violence coming from the eastern courtyard.
I smell the sound of violence.
Oh yeah, the vipers. I forget.
He's smelling all sorts of sounds today.
Yeah. He does have a very sharp nose. It's a +2 bonus to
That's pretty good.
I know. I don't know if I've ever actually used an ancestry feat in a helpful way.
I'm just that there's not a lot of +2s to go around.
Right.
And your knowledge of fencing, you see a good place to peek through the fence into this courtyard as you guys pass. Again, the western half is boarded up and abandoned. Do you stop and take a take a seek action.
So, quick question. This is a building?
Mm-hmm.
Is the sound coming from inside the building?
It's coming from inside the courtyard. From the eastern courtyard.
Okay, so is it... Can I assume it's open concept?
Looking at it and your knowledge of living here, yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm keeping the bird then.
Just real quick, so I say it out loud, I'm going to assign my second investigation to why did people go to the trade office. I think I can have 2 active at a time, if I recall.
Okay. This lattice separating the courtyard and the exterior path. Do you stop to take a peek at the commotion on the other side, or with these civilians and children in tow, do you push on?
I'm going to take a moment to break character and be pedantic. The Hand of Spring is this building, I'm pretty sure.
Well, fine then.
Yes.
God damn it, Joe.
Fine, you got to make it all.
Was that also in the player's guide?
For all
Yes.
the viewers,
It is
Joe
actually-
said
It was,
Almost
if you
certainly
had read
was.
it.
So, with Reginald scouting that, I'll quietly, or I'll motion for the kids to stay back, and then look at there and nod my head and flare my hood, because that means it's go time.
Do we have an idea? Do they smell like Jenkins? Do they smell like the centipedes we saw?
how many kids are there?
There's
1d4
3
plus
kids. There's
Guess
the
that's a 2
little
on the
girl
D4.
who
Yeah,
seems to be the
situation,
youngest.
or-
There's the little girl who seems to be the youngest, and she's got 2 rambunctious little older brothers. And when you throw your hood up, Sakari,
Mhm.
like the 2 of them like step back, and they do as they're told by the fierce warrior. But when you throw your hood up, like they turn to each other. And it's like, oh, did you see?
Did the thing! He did the thing!
Adopting
Oh,
kids is also
yes.
one of my goddesses' edicts. Is to look out for kids and keep them under your wing.
I'm gonna
Reginald's going to say to the kids, "You should
I'm
see.
gonna murmur to
You
the
should
wife
see the
again.
things she's cut in half."
Yeah.
When you look through this lattice, you see whoever does it. It seems like we're stopping to do this.
Yeah. I just want to say to the wife really quick, we're going to check out the Hand of Spring and see if there's other survivors. If something goes wrong or attacks you, run east, find the trade office. That's your best chance of safety here.
I'm going to be talking to the kids in the back and ask them if they want us to kill their dad.
Very subtly, or
Nope.
Do not.
These rambunctious kids, if you can have if you can get them to be still long enough to have a conversation, they're already balancing on the dam with one another.
excellent.
Like, I mean, they're it's kind of refreshing, even amidst all this terror and all this tragedy and fear. These youthful spirits seem unperturbed. Not as unperturbed as this ghostly gecko that is
What?
being attacked by several giant centipedes on the other side of the lattice.
Ghostly gecko. Is it
Arna
Kez?
sees the weird animal getting attacked and is like, okay, we're fucking shit up.
Is it Kez? Kez is from Tianjia.
And this is how Kes got thrown
That is the
into a
face of a
box.
man who has just written himself into a corner.
Wow, the stuff
Cass is very,
Stop attacking
very
me!
far from home in Magnum Castle.
Please stop attacking me!
And for
Very
some
young.
reason went via a desert kingdom.
He could
This
make
is
water
a
where
way.
he wants. Why would he not go in the desert?
Isn't Magnamar on the western coast of that continent?
Yeah.
Yes, it is very far away.
What this just told us is by the end of this campaign, we need to shove Kess in a box and send him on his way somewhere.
Or you can just break
tautology.
everything and send and stop him from getting into the box.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, how far away is the gecko getting attacked? How far away is Kess?
Oh,
We're just assuming yes.
100 years and,
We're just
18,000 miles.
all right. Let me
As
see
the
here.
vulture flies.
Let's get oriented here. So there is lattice. This is the lattice right here. So Reg, I am
I was going to say, I would
move.
posit that we're right up there.
I know you're up here. Yes, so when you look through this lattice, you've got a courtyard. I don't think your tokens can see through it. Can it? Can they?
You can see what
Can
we
now.
see
You
on the
can
screen.
see through above and below the door.
So the lattice works as a window.
Yeah, there's a
Okay,
door right
awesome.
here we can't see through, and then we can see through above and below.
So let me do this then. Token selection. And I will make what you see visible. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Because he was scouting, I'll get that juicy +1 circumstance bonus to initiative?
You absolutely will.
Yeah, baby.
What do you
plus
guys
11,
see?
plus 11 to initiative.
Plus 11.
My normal's plus 10.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's almost like he's good at it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Incredible initiative. Some say incredible.
Type is required. What type of... Is that a status bonus, probably? From
For
scouting?
what? The
Circumstance.
Circumstance?
scout effect is a circumstance bonus. You can. I mean, when you roll initiative, whenever
Gecko.
combat kicks off, you can just add the +1 initiative there.
Okay, yeah. I clicked on the plus and it was asking me to add it, so... Are we indeed rolling?
Well, it just went active, so
All right.
I just made an encounter.
Let's roll
We'll,
initiative.
it's it'll be on us and whatnot, how we set all this up. Yeah, you've got this ghostly gecko on the other side, being harassed by centipedes.
16.
I'm gonna roll.
And that's only because I rolled really poorly on...
also, yeah, kerosene. Something was bothering me about you going, oh, +11, and then I just realized what it is. Incredible initiative's already a circumstance bonus. You get no benefit from
Oh, they
scouting.
don't stack then.
Oh, well, whatever. Plus 10's still good. I'm not gonna...
I'm glad for it, though.
Yeah, plus 10 is a freaking solid.
Well, I would have rolled a 6 if it hadn't been for...
Those meddling kids?
Yeah. God damn them.
Yeah, they're
Zoink, Scoob.
sitting back.
Thermonuclear warhead.
All right, we've got our initiative set. Player-wise, Masaki, you're going to be leading us off with round 1 with a 24.
Like,
All
why
right.
would the
Sakari,
FBI hide this from a Scoob?
23. And then
I
Willow
am
will
actually
be...
going to delay so that Sakari can be the one to open the door for me. You're welcome, Sakari. Slightly more action efficient for you. You can open
gotcha.
it through sudden
I
charge.
gotcha.
Thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh.
So I'm going to delay.
Well, I need to make it your turn, Masaki.
Do we get the sense that this is a fight that has been going on, or are we kind of just walking into the beginning of it.
You get the idea that this has been going on long enough. It couldn't have been going on too long because the gecko is still up, and you would hear these through the lattice. You would hear these centipedes hissing. Tails, eyeballs.
You could smell it.
Eyeballs.
Interesting.
And boom, you're gonna see one move up to the gecko, and it's just gonna lash out at it with its mandibles.
Miss.
Thankfully, ineffectually.
Yep. Thankfully and effectually. And then Sakari, it's your turn.
Rolls
Hold
a
up,
14 and 15.
Well, are you targeting Misaki or the gecko? Because that's
Uh,
targeting Misaki with those both misses.
Why? I don't have anybody targeted other than my gecko.
You sure about that?
What's
You sure about that?
Not to try to
a
kill the
15
gecko, but
15 and 14 respectively? The 15 hits. Good
Makes sense.
catch, Seth.
We do start with one
Alright.
hero point, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my bad. Sakari, your turn.
All right, first action, open this here door. Second action, we're going to go in there. Oops. It's always a little dodgy on doors, my bad. Let's try that again. There we go. So, was it 5 feet or 10 feet to get in the door? Probably 10. Ignore that.
Yeah, you probably have to square up on it, unfortunately.
It's okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25 would put you right there, I think.
All right, so that's 25. And I'm going to try to get them to come to me. So I'm going to, as a flavor action, clap my flat of my blade against my shield and go, what do we have here? A bunch of chumps. And then I'm going to, with my last action, I'm going to try to demoralize this guy. Because I want them to pull off of the gecko and come to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we can define the battleground a little better. All right, so he's targeted. That should be an intimidation check. Which I am astonishingly good at now. In theory. In theory. At the end of the night, I'm going to burn the hero point and do it again.
Do it.
Is 15 not enough?
Well, he only rolled a 5, so he's thinking it's probably likely he'll roll higher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's also it's against their will DC, right?
Okay.
Which is 10 plus their will
And
save.
also, if you go through the macro to do demoralize through the macro, it should
Target.
automatically determine if you pass, fail, all that.
I gotcha.
Just gotta target you gotta treat the centipede as if it was the target of that action attack.
Never mind. Well,
It always happens with hero points.
It's okay. I'm glad to be a part of this. But that is my turn.
I feel like Sakari is like tries to flip.
So this
I would like to re-enter initiative at the end of Sakari's turn.
Perfect.
Flavor-wise, this giant centipede will look at you, scared, and hiss, "Scary scales."
That's the first thing they've said I agree with.
Oh, we got this. So you do that, and let's see here.
Saki's jumping in at the end of my turn.
I would like to posit that at some point
yes,
in
you did
this,
say that.
we've probably been able to give Misaki first aid.
It depends how long it's been.
Well, she doesn't trust Reg because
right.
he almost killed her.
Right. Yeah. And then I gave you 2 healing potions, though. So
All right.
anyhow.
First action, I am going to go ahead and stride. And that'll get me... Let's put myself there, I think.
Welcome to my aura.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to go right behind you instead, which is also 25 feet.
Okay.
And there we go. And then I'm going to make use of a new feat I have. It is called Enjoy the Show.
Enjoy the show.
Oh, wow.
Basically, I can
that is
target a
helpful.
creature within 30 feet, perform against them to basically make fun of them, and if I succeed, they take penalties to attack anyone except me.
Nice.
Very nice.
So first, I'm going to target this one. That's a 20. I don't know if that's a success or not, because Enjoy the Show is a little weirdly written and doesn't actually say if it's against perception, will DC, or something else.
All right.
But I think it's probably will DC is what probably makes sense.
that feels the most appropriate, and that is a success.
Excellent.
So you gain a panache.
And the target gets the Enjoy the Show effect, and it may ask you if it's a success or critical success, or critical failure. And that would be a success.
Dropping is normally not allowed to be dropped. Are you sure you want to do this? What? No, I can drop that. That's a droppable. Yes. I need to drag it on.
So it's a performance
There we
check
go.
generally accepted to be against the will save.
Yeah, I could not actually find an answer for that, interestingly enough. The reason I think it's a will DC is I'm pretty sure that it kind of builds off of the Battle Dancer Swashbuckler, which automatically get the Fascinating Performance feat, which lets you use Perform to try against the will DC to try and fascinate a target. Anyway,
It feels like it's in the same vein.
I'm doing the third action to do the same thing against this one below it. Because I can do this multiple times around.
How many? And it doesn't incur any.
Nat 20.
Nat 20!
It is
31.
one action to use. It doesn't have multiple attack penalty or anything like that.
Look at that. Them some debuffs.
So yeah, basically I just kind of stroll in behind Sakari, lean around from beside him, and go, "How delightfully disgusting they are, crawling around in the dirt, screaming about organs, tussling with a lizard of all things. How absolutely pathetic."
And then at 21, you were like, "Hey, fuck you, centipede."
And that's all 3 of my actions.
Your shoes untied. You smell like shit.
They hate the way you walk. They hate the way you talk. They hate your fit. They hate your hair.
Might as well just be vicious mockery at that point. Oh, okay, bye. She left.
You're gonna see this
Please don't die, little
this
gecko.
far centipede just going to town on this ghostly gecko. You hear the ghostly gecko cry out, and Arna, that's the last thing you hear before it's your turn.
So because I read way too much shit, I think I know exactly what this is.
What is the last thing I hear before I start my turn?
The ghostly gecko that you just urged to continue surviving, you hear it cry out.
He hasn't
as
applied
it
any
takes
damage
damage.
to it, interestingly enough.
Fuck, okay. I have a really quick question. Where I'm sitting from, I can see the creatures because at least on my screen I can see them. Is there anything is there a physical barrier between me and the creatures?
There is a lattice fence here that lets you see through, but does not let you walk through.
What is the effect of that lattice on slashing gust?
I think that's just line of sight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's creatures you can see.
If it's line of sight,
Magic has implicit rules that require also a line of effect, which is why you can't do something like slashing gust through a closed but transparent window.
But there's space between the lattice.
So in a case like this, it would be
Air
the
would
GM's
flow between
determination whether the
lattices.
fence impedes line of effect.
I would
Okay,
posit that air flows freely through a lattice. In fact, that's probably the point.
DM call. Tommy.
I'm making a
but we know what the
ruling
reasonable
that you
answer
can
is.
cast this spell. It's also an open air courtyard. This
Yeah.
part of the courtyard is open to the air above.
Okay, perfect. Arna throws both of his hands forward, and he's going to do two double target slashing gust. He's going to target this bottom one first. So, 1 second. Cast, that should pull it up. Yep, it does. And let's attack. Please hit. That should hit. 21.
That hits.
So I'm going to roll damage on that one. 2d4. Okay, solid damage. 6 is good. And now I'm going to target the other one, the one that's above it to the right, and also attack it. Give me 1 second. This... Yeah, multiple attack penalties after I cast the spell.
Yeah, because technically when you're doing it like this, it's simultaneous attacks.
Yeah. Hey, even better.
Heck yeah. That's also a hit to the top one. Roll that damage.
Yep, will do. Hey, that's also decent damage.
Yep.
So just air just whips around and starts cutting into these centipedes. And okay, I think last action. Where's the door? It's here. This is the door. 5. So that's 10.
Oh, wait.
15, 20. That's
Slashing
20.
gust. 2
20.
actions. Yes,
Oh,
and
sorry.
a stride.
So hold on. He's right here. So that 10 feet to move up to the door. Another 20 feet to move there. So that's 30 feet flying. Wait, actually, he has 10 foot walking and 45 foot flying. Is that a total of 55 feet, or is it like
They're all
composite?
No, that's
45.
Respective movements. So if you're walking, you can move that. If you're flying, you can move that. You
They're
can't
distinct
do both.
actions. When
Okay,
you
so they're-
stride, you use the walk speed. When you fly, you use the fly speed.
Okay, so I guess he will fly then. He flew. He
He's
flew.
got 15 left, I think. If that was 30,
Yeah.
if that was 30 you just did,
Yeah, it is.
5,
And
15.
that's a good fly speed.
30 would actually be one further back because of the diagonals. You did 2 diagonal moves, so one of them cost a little bit more.
Yeah, he's right.
Fuck,
And-
okay.
And kerosene, if you right click on, what was her name?
Eris.
Eris. In the upper left, there should be an elevation icon, so you can keep track of an elevation field, so you can keep track of what her elevation is.
She's flying close to the ground. She'll like touch down on the ground at the end
Okay.
of turn. So because it was 1 action, and it would be here, and I would have 15 feet left on this. Sorry. So that would be 10.
Giant centipedes seem like perfect prey.
So it'd be 15 like that. I need to check the range on a thing, but I think it's 5 feet. Hold on. It is a new thing, so I'm sorry for the... Is this within 10 feet? 5 no, he's within 15. Fuck.
It's okay. We're still setting up. Still the first round.
No, it's just I don't want this gecko to die,
No,
man.
there's literally no rush. Like, this is our
Okay,
game.
and then stride again to move there, and he's just gonna like sort of like puff up chest and sort of squawk at them. to sort of like not draw. You know, he's there. His presence, her presence is noted.
Wingspan.
Yeah, the presence of a very large vulture is noticed, and that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, it is noticed, and this because this centipede decides it no longer wants to attack the ghostly gecko, and it wants to take its mandibles and apply them to this vulture who just interrupted his tasty tail. Beak.
And just to confirm, is it including the debuff?
Well, that was at the gecko, not Eris.
It would miss Eris because Eris's AC is 16.
Yes. But is it including the debuff? Because if it is, that's my dodge.
What's your AC, Eris? Eris'
16.
AC is 16, so yeah, it's by 1.
Nice. Every little bit counts.
Waste those actions.
That's right.
Misses
that's
again.
Right. Yeah.
Just darts in and out. Just
And his last one will be at the gecko.
please don't hit him. Oh, thank God.
Ah, would have been great. Reg, it's your turn, sir.
All right, we're gonna devise a stratagem. So, would I take a penalty for aiming at this one in the back? Most likely, right? Because he's behind another one.
I mean, they're centipedes, they're moving, they're undulating. You don't really, it's not like they have cover or concealment. It's just one centipede blocking another one. No penalty. Standard attack, no cover.
Okay, then I think I'm probably going to attack the other one because I can do a reasonable amount of damage if I hit. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So we will devise a stratagem. And
Nice.
we're quite happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Attack stratagem. So we use a bow strike against that guy. I did that. It did hit. Okay, cool.
It does.
23 damage is going to be...
23 to hit, not 23 damage. That'd be crazy.
That would be pretty wild.
Oh, max damage is... Oh, it's dead. It's gone.
Max
It's
damage
gone.
is pretty good, though.
I'll take it.
You willed it into existence. No, you hit my bird. No.
The arrow flies wild.
It's not
If
even
Greek mythology has
targeted.
taught me anything, it's
Arnis
not.
did you shoot his bird and immediately it pulls up his sleeves and just...
I do think I targeted the right thing. Did I target the right thing?
The bottom one, yeah.
The back one. The one that is undamaged. Because I feel like we have the action economy to probably... Oh, well, there you go. That would have been a waste otherwise. Right through the eye. And Original's going to yell, okay, go for the... Never mind. Because he cannot use his shared stratagem if that happens. So, let's see. And I think he'll go ahead and roll another strike at the one that's next to Eris. We'll see how that goes.
Meh.
And that should be with a map, which I did not apply. So that is very much a miss. And then he's going to step into the courtyard too. 1, 2, 5. All right, that's his turn.
End of the round. We're attacked by more centipedes.
It's the gecko, then
All
Willow.
right. This gecko is going to stand up tall.
and defend itself.
Hey, +1.
There we go. Getting in the fight, Gecko.
Good damage for a gecko.
Why's it got like stars by it? What is that?
That's the damage type.
Force. Oh, force.
And it kills it. Wow.
He will turn his attention to the other creature. Defend itself again.
Oh, well. Hey, killing
Ah.
one giant centipede's good.
Hey, it still has one more attack. It's a map.
Critical minus 16. Jesus Christ.
Tommy, I have to ask,
And-
was that a natural 1?
No,
Natural 2?
that was a natural 2.
Nice.
Ugh. It kills one and not able to kill the other. Willow, bring us home.
All right.
It's
I'm-
10 o'clock.
Yep. I'm just gonna step into the door essentially, kind of see what's going on, and I'm gonna cast Needle Dart at this one. This one. I should probably target it. Hold up. Cast.
Good cantrip choice.
I'm gonna delete that one. Does it matter what type of metal I use?
I don't think so.
Not against
Yeah,
them, but
I mean,
sometimes it does.
Sometimes it
Against
does.
the gecko probably, but not against the
Oh, okay.
centipede.
I'm just gonna cast normal needle darts then.
Centipedes are still made of flesh.
Then attack. Roll.
Oof, nice.
Very nice.
And then roll damage. 1. I think that's right. Yeah.
Man, those dice are sick.
Nice.
they are.
11 damage. That clears it, right?
that.
We know 12 was a one hit, so
Nah.
Yeah, and it already
Must-
took 5 damage before, so it's got to be gone, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Good going, Willow.
Well done, everyone.
So,
but now what does the
Tell
gecko
me.
what does the gecko do?
Yeah.
it is.
We need to say something but the
like,
ghost, right?
It's like 10:02, and
Yeah, I think
that
we'll
just
probably leave
happened.
that for
Like
next
that
time.
was like the timing here is just awesome. But this gecko, right? This isn't Jack. You're absolutely right. This isn't over. What about the gecko?
Why is Arno
It's-
just moving freely?
Well, I think we need to employ the 8
Yes, we
practices,
are-
right?
We have 8 practices, and as of right now, we are still in initiative. This initiative is not over yet.
Oh,
Maybe let's
my bad.
I think
before
we are
we
gonna end for the night, aren't we? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
pick up free movement.
It's a great way to open next session, though.
Well, I mean, there is this whole part over here that's like unseen by us, as far as I know. So
Yeah. Well,
So
we'll see that next session.
this gecko again will stand up like a brave gecko, threatening you. Roll me will saves, everybody, and if you haven't spent your hero point, you might as well spend it now.
will save. Roll.
I'm all right with a 20.
Yeah, I'm good with the 27.
I'll take my 29.
My
Yeah,
foundry's
it just keeps
my
getting better
found-
and better.
my foundry's freaking the fuck out for some reason, but I think it should still let me roll will.
My
I
critical.
think it should still.
I was 1 point from a critical. And another natural 20.
Another natural 20.
Oh, it's cute. The lizard thinks it's being threatening. And meanwhile,
It may have
Hikari's
scared
the only
me.
one even slightly unsettled because he knows
Oh, wait.
reptilian body language better, and this lizard is basically saying, "I'm going to leave you in so many pieces; they'll be finding you for weeks."
This is a fear effect. Everybody gets a +1 from the aura, but I think it probably already factored that in.
For some reason, my foundry kind of freaked the fuck out, and I can't access my sheet.
Arna got a 30. You're good.
Oh, okay, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a natural 20 plus 10.
Freak the fuck out in a good way then.
As well, in regards to automating it, it would only automate it if we were rolling in response to if we were doing a will save that is tagged as a fear effect.
Gotcha. Yeah, because it's already applied to everybody.
The GM can manually post things in the chat, and they can also, I think, drag. So if you look at features that force saves, a lot of them will have a little box around whatever kind of save they talk about, and if you click on that, you can then roll whatever save that is. I think the GM usually can, most of the time, there's either a little chat button right there, or they can drag it over into the chat box and then hit enter to have it populate. When they do that, it'll show just the box for rolling the save, but what we can't see is that it's still tied to all of the traits or anything that the actual feature has. So if that feature has the fear trait, I think it's the fear trait, then, and we are in the Marshal's aura and we click to roll while it's automated, it'll include the bonus.
Okay.
Yep. All right, well, I guess we leave the rest for next session, yeah?
Yep.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
This gecko puffs its chest out, and Misaki, it's with y'all's rolls. Every single one of you. Yeah, even you, Sakari. It is very much this moment of, oh, look at the little fella trying to be tough. Right now, I mean, and in its own right, he was. With some respect.
He did kill a centipede.
I mean,
He totally
Reginald
killed
would
one
like
of
to
the
use a
centipedes.
free action if he can to say something to the effect of, use the practices.
And as you say, use the practices, this gecko fades from existence as Dr. Dammy pops his head out from right here, and almost as if he was, it's gonna make me open a door. I gotta go out the door. Come on, Dr. Dammy.
I had animal empathy. I wanted to talk to the gecko.
You just wanted another animal companion.
Of course I wanted
here's
another
Arna. You think
He
that's
says,
an animal?
no, don't kill it! And it fades from existence.
It's an animal to
You think
me.
that's an animal?
It's an animal to me. It looks like an animal, so it's an animal. That's the rule that's this character's rule.
Kayfabe the gecko.
Now I'm very interested in seeing Arna meet Ugly Cute again.
If it looks like an animal, it's an animal. The thrilling sequel to it, just because it can read doesn't mean it's a person.
If not a friend, why friend shaped?
If you really zoom in on your vulture, it looks like a dude in a very poorly made costume.
Yeah.
Listen, I did the best I could.
Actually, it looks all right. Yeah. We got turkey buzzards around here. That's a good likeness.
It's a
I don't
little
think it looks too bad.
terrifying.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm quite proud of myself.
I'll try to put it on your shoulder for next time.
Yeah.
How big is that vulture?
We
Pretty
should probably
big.
say goodbye to the adoring public, all 4 viewers worth, 3 of which are us.
Hey, sometimes people watch it in the reruns. That's a
Apparently,
fun thing. Have it
the
playing
alien
while you're
watch.
doing map making.
And we also push these to YouTube as well. So
We appreciate the one person that's here that's not us. And everybody that
we
watches it
do.
in the view.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for
Standing ovation.
thank you for taking your time. You've chosen it to spend it with us. Thank you.
Stand.
God damn, we put these on YouTube? Where?
I
Frontline
assume,
Fiction.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I assume at Frontline Fiction on YouTube.
He's going on the internet.
We good
We're on
to?
Twitch
I will,
currently. Where do you think
We
we're
are.
going?
I gotta put my tuxedo on.
Can you feel it, Zach?
Go.
all right. Thanks, everyone.
Next session, I'm in
not
a full
finding
three-piece
anything.